A convoy of 27 army trucks carrying food and other essential supplies to cater for 250 people for a week has arrived in Kaikoura after a fairly epic journey delayed due to yesterday's bad weather. Earlier today, 8 properties in the town were evacuated due to fears of new landslips, and Hapuku farmers were told to put their lives first as a newly formed dam threatened to burst its banks. Here's Colin Young.
The dam further up the valley is threatening to burst and release a torrent of water down the river, possibly taking out the State Highway 1 bridge. This would leave those on the other side, who are already cut off by large slips to the north, on a virtual island. Among those at risk of being stranded is farmer Alistair Caldwell and his wife Queenie. He says the threat posed by the dam is just another thing to deal with on top of Monday's quake.
We're elevated enough that if anything happened, the water wasn't going to be a problem, and okay, if the bridge disappeared, well, we'd just face that when the time came. As far as the earthquake part of it goes, we've got minimum damage here. We've still got running water. Power is all we're lacking, and so it's really inconvenient, but it's not a major, like it's not like in town.
And so you've taken a couple of precautions, though, just in case that bridge does get wiped out?
Yeah, we're fortunate enough to have 2 cars. We've got another car on the other side of the bridge, and so if we have to be evacuated, however, we've at least got transport on the other side, and that's how we're operating at the moment.
Have you loaded up that car with a few essentials?
No, it's just sitting there bare. That's actually got not very much fuel in it at all, so, but that's, at least we've got something there.
If you were able to leave, would you? I mean, obviously you've got a few responsibilities here, haven't you? You do kind of need to stick around at this stage.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we're sort of pretty intensive time of farming here at the moment, and so sort of got to be on board, and yeah, it's just farming at the moment, and so that's how it is. And I just feel responsible. I'm employed by someone, and I just think that I'd like to be here to do my bit.
And so for a townie, tell us why this is an important time of year.
Well, we have velveting stags, and so we're harvesting velvet. And we're full on. We're right in the sort of in the middle of it, and it's it's a pretty critical time for us to be doing. They can't to get maximum value. You can't leave them for extended periods without harvesting the velvet. So that's why I sort of feel obligated. Well, not obligated. I want to be here. And
so, have you had any contact from authorities or anybody sort of keeping you in touch with what's going on up the valley?
Not from authorities, but my wife's boss. They're sort of business people, and so they're keeping in touch with the business aspects of things in town, and we're just getting feedback from there.
And so, yeah, just a watching brief, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. That's where we're at.